how much of like the history of this place meant to a lot of people around here. I mean, I knew it was supposed to be a really cool place, but I didn't have a really good feeling for it until I became a bigger part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you taking a movie?
Yeah.
Now I.
What was it like when you would? I guess you did a bunch of the culture side stuff here.
Well, we did in 85 or 86, right after we had gotten back from Europe. We cut a record here that we never used anything for it.
Mm.
Never released it. We ended up taking that material and re-recording it at other studios and ultimately releasing that. I think maybe we've released one or two of the songs, but
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to stop and think about which ones it was that we actually did. Andy Bradley was the one that recorded us, and I met him when he was recording Really Red over
Oh
at
wow.
ACA Studios. And
Okay.
he was like the go-to guy for experimental or punk rock bands because he was like extremely patient, would try anything. So he became my hero, but long before I knew that I wanted to be a recording engineer for a living.
How often do people who are coming through town on tour, how do they will they schedule things here?
Yeah, that used to happen a whole bunch in the old days because, bands would come to a city and they would stay and they would play 4, 5, 6 shows.
Mm-hmm.
Back when the Beatles came here, I think they played like 3 shows at the Coliseum.
Right, right.
As it got to be, more modern times, people are more mobile, so they don't stay in one place very long.
Uh-huh.
But we've had, Smash Mouth when they were in Houston. They were opening up for U2 on the Pop Mart tour.
Oh yeah, I
And
saw that.
they came a couple of different times while they were on tour to come record here.
Uh-huh.
And we've had, blues bands. B.B. King's band has come through here recently. Trying to think who else. So it does happen, but it's just not as
Yeah.
it's not as common as it used to be. It used to
How
be really common.
how far in advance is the studio booked? Or
Usually about 4 to 6 weeks.
okay.
If it's going to be long periods, like weeks at a time, it usually takes a couple of months to go out far enough in the schedule to make sure that we can accommodate people.
Okay. And as far as recent activity, who all's been in here?
Recently,
The Willie Nelson, Johnny Bush thing, right?
the Willie Nelson, Johnny Bush thing has been a big deal, and Ray Price too.
Right.
Andy's been working on that. That was done with the Calvin Owens Big Band. And, Calvin passed away
Oh,
just
right,
a few
okay.
months ago. That's probably like the biggest, most interesting name brand thing that's happened. And
Uh-huh.
Andy Bradley has been co-producing that and has done an amazing job. Gosh, the other big name people that have been through recently. Sheila Marshall was here just last week. I didn't even know she was going to be here. She was singing backup on a country record, which astonished me because I'm kind of a fan of hers.
Mm-hmm.
So, come do the whole record here. I don't know. I just finished mixing Sarah Sharp's record, who always seems like a big deal to me because I love her music so much.
Yeah, I know Sarah.
That's going to be really cool. As a matter of fact, I'm waiting to download the final mixes right now so
Oh,
I
okay.
can hear them, check them out. I don't know. That's about all I can think of at the moment.
Okay.
We got rock bands downstairs and cowboy children singers upstairs right now. So there's always the huge amount of diversity.
And you guys also do a lot of like commercial and mixing type stuff, or?
Well, we work. The answer to that is yeah, but not as much as we used to because basically the people that are in commercial, industrial, and advertising, they need their stuff booked really quickly. Like they
Oh, I
call up
see.
and they need it tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, and we're not very fast on our feet for that. But that said, we do have long-term relationships with Zen Film here in Houston, Ross Wells' shop, who's brought us some commercial stuff to mix,
Uh-huh.
and Jeff Walton,
Oh, no, Jeff from the Judies, yeah.
from the Judies. That's exactly right. Well, he's also an amazing film composer.
Uh-huh,
And
uh-huh.
I've worked with him for.
I've been over to his little studio before.
Yeah, man, Jeff is awesome, and we've done a lot of feature film soundtracks and industrial film soundtracks here, and like he and I are really good friends too. Like what normally would happen in doing the films is that we would work ourselves silly and then like just laugh, you know, uncontrollably for about nothing. You know?
Yeah.
The jokes were so inside that they didn't even, you know, translate it to once we had sleep. But it was a lot of fun. So yes, we do do commercial work, but not as much. The studios that tend to do a lot of that, like Tequila Mockingbird in Austin, like they're very, very fast on their feet. They can put sessions together.
I know some of the folks that work there too.
Yeah, a lot of the really good players in Austin make a fairly good living.
Uh-huh,
Kind of doing stuff at Tequila.
Yeah. Okay.